she was my queen. A castle in the mountaintops, rivers and streams. Plucking sunlight from the sky in my pocket. Give it to you later on in the phone locket.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is the Metal Taco Show, episode 8. My boy here, Eric Santos, is in the house, and we got special guest Sean. So, what's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Get in here. Let's talk about some wrestling.
All right, we'll talk a little bit of wrestling. Talk about a little wrestling. All right, so these guys, let me post it first. We're going to talk a little bit about a show they went to this past week. We've been like 2 weeks ago, yeah, because we had a show in 2 weeks. We had a little hiatus there, so we didn't have a show there for a little bit. So let me bring this in real quick. Let's talk about this.
We'll talk about Alex Red's amazing show, one of the best managers today. Period.
Yeah. Well, I already got this on here, so let's talk about this first. This is tomorrow, guys. Gangrel's show over here in Clewiston. I guess I don't really know much about it because they didn't really announce any matches or anything. It's in Clewiston tomorrow.
Damn, that looks good.
Assembly of God. So, guys, can check this out if anybody's in that area. I'm not sure if there's tickets still available. I know it's a very, very going to be a very small show, so there's going to be a lot of seats available if there's any still available. So,
there'll be a couple.
Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum in Clewiston. He has his shows down in Fort Lauderdale, where he has his training facility and stuff. So, he's coming out to the Clewiston area for the first time. So, if you're in that area, guys, can check that out. Should be a good show. I mean, y'all met him, right? Both of y'all met Gangrel, right?
Hell yeah. He's a legend.
He's a cool guy.
Who did he fight? He fought Ryzen, didn't he?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That casket match was awesome, man.
That was the casket match. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't see any I don't see any like big stars that I know in the poster. I think it's a lot of his class, his training. So it's probably going to be like a training. It's probably going to be a training class. I really don't know any of these guys or ladies here, so I don't recognize any of them. So I'm not really sure because there wasn't any other posters or any announcements of any talent. So I'm not sure. Like I said, these are probably some of his students he's training. So it's going to be more of a training class. It should be good anyway. So it's a bunch of young talent. So it should be a pretty cool match. So
that's right. Like an
I know
exhibition
he.
match?
Well, I know
Oh,
he
you
had the.
You got Steven in the background there with the jacket. He's in Ignite Wrestling.
Oh, okay. So you got a few guys.
Steve. Yeah.
He had the boogeyman at his last show, so so I'm saying probably it might be some surprise guests. I'm not sure, but probably a lot of these are his students and stuff. So it's a lot of young wrestlers and stuff. So
All right.
check that out. All right, let me get to the main topic here. Get that one out of here. All right, share. Get all wrestling thing up, then we'll start talking a little pop culture. Let's see. All right, somebody's got the screen on. All right.
Yeah, that's this guy.
All right, let me get that one out there. Well, crap, hit the wrong one again.
Yo, Sean, lower the TV.
Yeah. Let's see, move. Well, I'll bring this. I already brought this one up by thing. I gotta get these things labeled. It's our concerts. This is a concert I just seen. It just popped up for the Virginia area. Anybody in the Virginia area? Similar to the shows coming to Florida here in the next few months. The only thing about looking at this show is you got a really good Friday show. I've been in Saturday show or Sunday shows like so. Only thing bad about the Friday show, you got Limp Bizkit with Ram Zombie. They could kick their ass out there. I wouldn't have their asses in there. But besides that, I mean, it looks like it's got Megadeth. The Saturday show looks pretty good. Five Finger Death Punch, Megadeth, Lamb of God, Cypress Hill, a couple other body counts on this one also. I mean, there's a couple good shows. The festival, 4-day festival. It's some odd bands in there I wouldn't put in there. So, but it looks like, but the Sunday show, that's really weird. The Sunday show is kind of weak compared to like the Saturday and Friday show. Even the Thursday show is a little bit more stronger than the Sunday show. So I saw that. I was going to pop that in. Anybody wanted in the Virginia area want to check that out? And it's called the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. So this is a new one. It's hosted by Steve-O. So you got Steve-O. When is it? September 9th through the 13th, I think it is. So that's you're in the Virginia area. That's the one is coming up in Daytona. It looks like it's going to be a better show. The Rockville. That looks like that's going to be a strong show.
Man, they need to bring some concerts over here in Port St. Lucie, man.
Well, they are. Well, they're going to. Well, Port St. Lucie, they're going to be in West Palm. They're going to go to the amphitheater.
Well, they do got that off. The night we go to ARW for the Epic pay-per-view, it's going to be a tribute for Aerosmith and Stewart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's going to be a tribute band. All right, let me go here now. This is the main thing I wanted to put up. All right.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, okay. I got somebody backstage. So give me a second here. I think I got Joseph. Where's Joseph at? He said he was. Hey, Anzo, what's going on, brother? What's up, brother? All right, guys. This is the show y'all went to. I was unfortunately wasn't able to go to it, but so I'm gonna
I can start it off. We had a good.
Start this thing off for me.
Yeah, we had a good first match. Was Luke Curtis versus Rude Boy from CCW. Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
And Luke Curtis, he's a new CCW wrestler joining I hear. And he's going to be working over at ARW a lot too, I hear.
Oh, okay, let me see. Let's see. Wait a minute.
They call him the Outlaw, so check him out.
Yeah. They call him the Outlaw?
Yeah. He's awesome, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
If you end up going to Alex Red shows at ARW, if you see him in CCW, just go up to him and talk to him. He's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna choose Sean. You're in the highlights, man. So tell me what was your highlights, man, of the show?
Which one? Oh, the ARW.
ARW. What was your thing?
The last match
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
was Ryzen and
No, how he's saying.
Well, I mean, what was your favorite? What was your favorite of the whole show?
Oh,
What was the whole? What was your favorite match?
Eric Rowan, man. Hell yeah, that was his first time ever in history to win a singles title ever.
Oh yeah, that is true. He won a tag team, but he's never won a solo.
Yeah,
And
this was his first time ever.
And that's the guy there in the dead center, guys, with the big beard.
If anybody against one of the legend, Simbodi. Yeah, he was Kizarni from WWE SmackDown, legend back in the day. He had one of his first matches with MVP. If you all check that on YouTube, check it out. Kizarni Simbodi versus MVP.
Okay, cool.
He does a lot of good wrestling that shows and stuff over in ARW or other stuff. I think he's got a show coming up too soon somewhere else.
Oh, Zimbo. Yeah, he lives in Vegas, so he does a lot of West Coast stuff too. So Eric, what was your favorite highlight of the show?
Oh, there was quite a few. Oh man, yeah. Alex Red went all out.
And it was his birthday,
I like Eric the Redbeard versus Simbodi. That was one of my favorites.
Oh hell yeah!
The match with Ryzen. Can't remember who you fought.
Ryzen fought. Who did Ryzen fight, guys? Sean? Who did Ryzen fight?
Ryzen?
Yeah.
He was fighting. Mike Bennett. Mike Kanellis.
Oh yeah.
Is that who you? Is that who you?
I'm gonna tell everyone right now. If you were there watching it, epic match. But to me, that match was real wrestling. I don't know if anyone realized that. Either win or lost. That to me was real wrestling. I love the way how everyone was flowing. I mean, there's some funny moments where Ryzen, he's getting real close to us, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm done with this outside fighting. Put me in."
Then the Outlaws messed up the match.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but
so Ryzen,
the funny thing the whole night was the fan that got in the ring with Jason Dugan. He got his ass whooped.
Well, obviously he's not a real fan.
I know it was all made up. It's just to get the show pumped.
Yeah, but that was funny too. But yeah, man, they messed up the Brothers in Arms messed up the Ryzen man.
You see some of the fans like trying to get in there too.
So that was Mike Kanellis. That was Kanellis. That's who he fought.
Yeah.
Was his wife there? Maria?
No.
She wasn't there? Oh, she wasn't
No,
there?
I heard they had a problem or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And Ryzen ended up winning, right?
Oh yeah.
Ryzen's still the champion. Okay.
Yeah.
But Mike Kanellis, he put up a straight word saying, next time we fight, it's gonna be either on Ring of Honor or anywhere else with that title.
Well, it might be AEW. I think Ryzen's.
He says he wants a clean fight this time, not some bullshit.
I think Ryzen's signing a deal with AEW. I've seen something on that, so you might see him. He's doing a lot of dark matches, so and I think he might have signed a development deal or something with him. So you might see him pop up on AEW pretty soon. Yeah. So, but yeah, so he was a surprise. So he's another surprise guest.
Let's talk about what's that dude's name? Who was that dude's name again?
And Eric, you said Simbodi sat on your mom's lap too, didn't you? Say that or something like that?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I got
it
because I went to the concession stand to buy some chili, and I bought my mother a meatball. So while we were eating real quick, the match already started, and it was fighting Eric Redbeard. And then they fighting outside, and I think he took a little break on my mom's lap.
Oh wow! Yeah. He didn't take a bite out of the meatball when you brought it to him, did he?
Oh, I was surprised.
That would have been special. Oh, that's cool. All right,
Ace Austin Ace Austin was awesome, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was a good debut there.
Yeah, he really went all out.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
match
guy.
was epic.
That's the guy below Redbeard, right? Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
A poster. Okay.
He was fighting
He-
Jason Dugan, I think he was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. For the belt, yeah.
Yeah, it was fighting. Yeah, he almost won, but
And of course, Jason Dugan's Money Shea and all, they came out, his goon squad comes out.
Mm.
Like always.
Better watch your mouth, boy. You better watch your mouth, man. He'll have his boys come for you, man. Next show.
I know, right? Hey, I love Dugan. I love all of them.
Yeah. He'll remember you. He'll remember you next show, man. You might be watching this.
that dude's gonna give you a belly splash.
Exactly. Hey, I'm gonna let you know now. You may not be ready, but Eric's ready, man. He's had that open challenge for months now. And he is scared of him. So until you get like that shake, Sean, I would be watching what you talk about, man. Hey, nobody's messing with Eric, man. Nobody's in Simbodi or none of them. Even Redbeard said to stay away from him, man.
Oh, that yeah, I got mad at that one match. I was hoping to see Simon Gotch would have won that match with Death Row Jeffro, but that all got split up.
Yep.
I believe he's in a title match next show. The star,
yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna get. He's got something under his belt. He's gonna get that belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big show coming up in July, I believe. Yeah, what's it 9th? July 9th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of talent coming in there too, so that's gonna be a big show.
Well, I figured that Zack Ryder, Matt would come out one day or so because he's been doing a lot of Fort Lauderdale like signing meet and greets at the toys thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe there's supposed to be some special guests probably coming in there because I've heard there've been some rumors. So
yeah, and there's rumors of that whoever released from SmackDown if they take the deal or not and come.
That could be Braun, it could be Aleister Black, it could be
a lot of guys. It could be Eddie Murphy, Buddy Murphy.
I look for Santana Garrett to come back. She used to wrestle for ARW in the women's division. So, I mean, she's a real talented female wrestler. I look for her to come back, probably work some of these shows in this area. So, she lives in the Orlando, I think, area. So, that would be a big boost for the women's division. I think Destiny didn't. Was it Destiny won the women's title belt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a new women's champion there. So and she's fighting the new lady that just signed. What's her name? What's her name?
The 90-day fiance.
So I'm not really sure about it. I've never seen her wrestle. I don't know how she's going to be. I don't know if she's going to be a surprise, or who knows. So I think she's fighting Destiny for the belt. So she's going to be
Paul Blaze, yeah.
So it should be interesting. So guys, tell me some more stuff that happened. What happened? Some odd, something shocked you in the show. What was, what was?
Yeah. No, Alex did the official signing of Paula Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they did the signing in the ring. Officially, KRW.
What excited me was that Zach Monstar versus Jared Swirls, man. That dog chain match. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. How was that? Well, that's going to continue over. That's continuing over to next show. I believe it's a no falls, or no count or something. It's like anything goes type match. So that could be
I love the matches they have, man. Like, win or loss, no matter both of them, just pure epic. Like they're gonna be legends one day in this business, and you gotta take
Swirls. I give Swirls credit, man, for a little guy. He takes a lot of beatings. He messes around with a lot. He messes around with a lot of guys he shouldn't mess around with. But I mean, it's hard to go against Zach in any kind of match like that. Zach's
I'd
gonna.
like to see them both going in a cage match. That's what I want to see. And their story in a cage match.
Well, it's gonna. Like I said, this next match in July is supposed to be anything goes or I think type of match. So it's going to be a hardcore type match. So he's going to probably weapons.
Well, we're not going to see it. I don't think it's just going to be for a pay-per-view thing. It's going to be
it's going to be at the Star Spangled show because he announced it today.
He wants to film it the other way, where they're at that building.
Oh, really?
What's his name? Lou.
Oh, really?
What's that place that the Alex Red does it? They did it last time at Santanic something.
Oh, they're not doing it at the main show, the main arena, or main place now.
No, they're gonna film that one.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a part 2 now. A purge match 2.
Purge match 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, talk to me, man. Talk to me. What's what? I mean, what? Was there anything you didn't really care for at the show? There was a letdown. Anything was a letdown that you wasn't expecting something more?
The Rising match that got
I mean, be honest. You're gonna be honest. I ain't gonna it's like when we went to CCW. I mean, I was let down because it was in the women's matches. I mean, everything else was good, but I mean, there was something.
Yeah, the women's match was good. They you had what was it? Steel Piper.
Alex Todd and Chelsea Green, or Durbin. No, Durbin.
Chelsea Durbin.
Yeah, Chelsea Durbin.
Who won that match? Who won that match?
Alex Todd and Chelsea Durbin. They cheated their win, but it was good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match. So what's it called?
The House of Heathens, man.
Yeah,
still they're gonna come back and dominate.
That's gonna
so that'll probably be a rematch the next show and all that.
Yeah.
Cool. So I mean, everything. I mean, it was a show began on time. I guess it didn't have any trailer. The trailer didn't have.
Oh, that Vertigo and D Ramos, man, that match was epic.
Oh man, that destroyed the
it was Luke. As we got the first match with Luke Curtis and Rude Boy, they actually teamed up at the later on. Yeah, against Vertigo and D Ramos. That match was epic.
Oh man, they destroyed. Them.
Did the Booyah Club, were they there? Or
No, I was surprised they weren't there. I was like, what?
It wasn't there? No Chico either. I don't believe Chico was there either, I don't believe, right?
No.
All right.
But yeah.
So any more highlights? Any more highlights y'all want to tell me about?
The Booyah Club, they have a new member who was in our last event as our as one of the first matches. The dude that won it. Something Knight, I can't remember his name. Yeah, but the next one coming up, I can't wait. That's for sure.
Okay.
You didn't get your tickets, get it. Alex Ray, he still has a couple of general mission.
Yeah, second row, I think third row sold out already, I believe it said.
First row and second row sold out.
Yeah.
So third row and
general mission.
You'll be lucky if he has tickets at the door at this one.
Yeah.
Remember, if you're first time, it's what is it? 25 for adults, 15 for kids, and cash only. Unless they take cards now. I don't know, but still.
Yeah.
No, for the concession stand, he got the cards. You could use your cards, your credit cards.
Everyone was let down though at the event that happened because of the air. That was it. That's the baddest part of the whole thing. But we still stuck through it.
Yeah. Oh, the air was down again. The air was down again. This one.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the second time that's happened, then, huh? Oh wow.
Yeah, but he said that they putting in
they fixed it.
New AC unit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, everything should be good for the next match, for the next
Okay.
event. But yeah, that's why he posted that they fixed the AC and the concession stands you could pay with your credit card.
Okay.
So that's something that's good because it's a pain in the ass going to the AC. So,
Okay.
so now they're probably make
All
more
right.
money.
Yeah. I may do one more thing on this show before we go to something else. All right. One dream match did you want to see in ARW? All right, okay, it's got to be people that are wrestlers. It's there currently that we can't pull somebody out in there at the moment, or it could be past wrestlers that was at ARW. But what would be your dream match you want to see, and what type of a match? Sean, go first. Sean, go first. I'll let you go first.
I would like to see Mike Mike Bennett versus Simon Gosh. That would be a good match. Or Mike versus Redbeard. That would be, or Eric Rowan.
Okay.
Ace Austin. I would like to see Ace Austin versus Chico Adams, but we don't see Chico in ARW that much.
Well, it could be he was ARW. I mean, you could put him in there.
I would like to see Alex. I would like to see Alex Wright step in the ring one day again to see him perform.
Yeah. Who do you want him? Who do you want him to? Who do you want him to fight?
Anyone.
Anybody?
Anyone.
Eric, who do you think? I'm gonna let you go.
I would like to see him face actually Simbodi, Alex Wright and Simbodi. That'd be a good one. They'll definitely get weird.
I say a tag team match: Ryzen with Zach versus Simbodi, Eric Redbeard in a steel cage match.
Wow, that's.
Actually, I want to see a battle royal over the Rainen match again.
That'd be cool too.
Hell yeah!
You sort of had. I was thinking of a match with Ryzen, Zach, and Simbodi versus the brothers.
Arms.
Jason and his brothers arms versus Zach, Ryzen, and Simbodi. Hardcore match.
I want to see Dr. Dax versus Money making Shay. That's what I want to see.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hell yeah! Like make it like a hardcore match or something, or
a belly fight.
Or anything goes.
A belly fight.
The Free Willy contest.
Yeah.
Free Willy. Wow. All right. We'll get out of ARW for a minute. So, what do y'all think about? Let's talk. We'll talk a little bit more wrestling before we talk anything else. So, we just had recently WWE or Corporation, Vince McMahon and the guys. They've released quite a few wrestlers.
Yeah,
This is the second wave, actually. This is not the first wave. This is the second wave. And just recently we lost they just released Braun Strowman, Ruby Riott, Santana Garrett, Aleister Black. Who else? Well, there's two others.
Oh man.
Who's the other? They released Seth. The guy was with Seth all the time. He used to be on tag team. I can't think of his name.
Before you do that, quick, I just gotta let Alex Red and ARW know. Please bring Mojo Rawley someday, any day. We want Mojo Rawley.
That's a Mojo.
Hell yeah!
It could. I'm not sure. I've looked at Mojo's account. I really ain't seen where he's doing lately.
What's going on with him? What are they doing?
I mean, he might. I don't know if
is he still on vacation or something? What the hell?
Well, I don't know. Some guys. I mean, he may have taken a break from wrestling. Look at Leo Rush. You seen Leo Rush is now retiring from wrestling after that injury. So
yeah,
never know. But like I would say, We just had those major players release. So what is your take on that, Sean? And then I'll let Eric go.
I'm just like what the hell? I mean, you're gonna have you're already posting tickets up for Orlando for August Raw coming up, and you're releasing all this good talent.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you got Miami coming up, you got Tampa, and you. I don't know what to say. It's just why? Why would you get rid of good talent? People, the wrestlers and people that we want.
So what do you think they say they're doing it for money cause? What do you think the real reason? You think I mean I hear rumors they getting sold and all kind of different things.
Well, you can blame Michael Hayes because he's the one that does all the booking and storylines with every wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, he has ruined a lot of talent.
So
Eric, what do you think? Eric, what's your take on it? I'll let you before I wrap it up.
Two big Alex Black and those two. I think that's a big mistake. Credit. That's big.
Yeah, you don't see any of them. You don't see Lars Sullivan. You don't see no one.
Well, Lars had some. Well, here's my take on it.
And now you see is that the returning people are coming soon. There's going to be the Bella Twins. I mean,
yeah, they're going to be. I've heard John Cena might be at SummerSlam, and maybe Brock Lesnar. Here's my thing. This is my take on it. And a lot of these guys, I mean, this is from the first 3 releases, and this goes back to the releases last year. A lot of them guys I seen, from NXT, and they moved them up. And I thought it was the biggest mistake ever because them guys and ladies, wrestlers were really good in NXT, and they moved them up and made them a joke. A lot of wrestlers. EC3, I seen him in Impact Wrestling. Well, I've actually seen him at at shows at Impact. Went up to Orlando. I seen him at CWE. He came up here, had a special Christmas show when he back in Port St. Lucie. Saw him there and saw him numerous times in NXT. Very talented wrestler. He was world champion at Impact, and he was a fan favorite in NXT. They moved him up there and just made him a joke. Made him a jobber, and they pretty much had him like, what was it stuff they were throwing whipped cream over his head. They was doing some stupid things. I'm into story writing, and let me see. I got somebody coming. Hey, LDG, what's going on, brother? Here's the thing, and then you have a couple other wrestlers. Well, I got in it with some guy on your NXT United group the other day about some of the on some of this, and it was like about what was it? Apollo Crews. And they're like, well, he's a champion. I said yes, but here's a problem. That man they treated like garbage in the main roster for a year or two. I mean, he was ready to go to be a champion in NXT, and they yanked him out of there before he became a champion, and they made him like a third-rate wrestler. The man was, an excellent wrestler, and he had no exposure. Well, look at Mojo too. I wish they left Mojo in NXT. He was a fan favorite.
Doing good.
I mean, he had the kids and adults. So that's the thing. I mean, you trying to grow the kids and adults and all that. He was a real kid. It was a good kid favorite, and then he ruined his character. They moved him up, and he was face a little bit, and then they made him this I don't know what kind of guy with a scar on his face, and then they show him one week and had a promo for him, and then they didn't show him for a month, and then he won the battle royal. That after he won the battle royal, they did nothing with him. That one year in WrestleMania. But Aleister Black, what the hell with that? I mean, that man. I mean, the man had an excellent entrance. I mean, he was almost like your new Undertaker. The Undertaker's gone. I'm sorry, he might come back for a couple of shows, but the Undertaker's retired. I mean, you're not going to see the Undertaker very often. But Aleister Black was your new Undertaker type figure. You got to have a dark type figure, and that was it. he was he didn't talk much. He talked a little. He just like Undertaker. Undertaker didn't go out there and talk. He talked to his little dark, his dark side and all that. And then, that was it. That was Aleister Black. Same thing. I mean, why ruin that? AEW is getting a jackpot of wrestlers. I mean, I like the Strowman. I was never a big Strowman fan, but I don't understand that either, because you just had the guy on one of your main events of WrestleMania. Now you just let him go without And I don't know if he did it. They said he did anything wrong, because I know certainly, I know you keep talking about Lars. Well, Lars had a couple situations that got himself fired, and also the Dream, Velveteen Dream. He was lucky to get fired last year for some things he did, but I mean, these guys and ladies just getting fired. Ruby Riott, I don't understand any of that. They did not push her at all either. She was a very talented wrestler, and they did not put her. Santana Garrett, they never gave her a chance. I mean, she was a really good indie wrestler, and she proved herself to get up there, and then they just let her go. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, the writers, to me, they don't know what the hell. So I don't know if Vince is trying to sell what he's trying to do. He's trying to sell the company. That's what usually happens. They'll start letting cut. Because supposedly, if you look at the books and look at the Wall Street numbers and all that, WWE made money last year, even though with the COVID thing. They made a lot of money. So they were profitable. And they just made a couple $1 billion from NBC when they sold the network, the WWE network, to NBC. So that's why I look for Comcast is probably going to buy WWE anyway. So, but like I said, they've lost me as a fan. I mean, that's not the same. Like that's not my WWE or WWF. It used to be my WWF. So they've lost me from that. I mean, and I'm tired of. If they want to get rid of somebody, get rid of Roman Reigns.
I'm really pushing Rey Mysterio for Roman Reigns.
I'm tired of Roman Reigns. I am tired of it. I'm tired of him. I don't care if they got rid of him tomorrow. I wouldn't care. I'm tired of that guy. So, like I said, the writing sucks. I've watched a couple of shows. I don't like watching. I rather go to Alex Red's show, and I rather be front row that and be front row at some of these WWE and in front of SummerSlam, because I'll enjoy my show. I will enjoy that show way better. And if Vince is watching, I'm sorry, your show has sucked lately. So that's just the way I feel about it. That's my opinion on that. So,
Yeah, I mean, Alex Red's shows, man, they've been dominating WWE. I mean.
I'll watch an AEW, their competitor, or Impact, and I enjoy it way better. The storyline's better and everything. Or New to Japan, it's just a Ring of Honor. WWE, NXT's got bad. Triple H somewhere talking crap about the fans because he says, "Oh, if you don't like this, don't watch it." Well, you know what? I'm not watching it because I think it's shit, and I'm going to say that to him. I don't give a damn. I like Triple H. I love to watch Triple H pass, but I ain't say your product is shit, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
I had a fun time the other day at fucking Port St. Lucie. Micro Wrestling was better than fucking
Raw SmackDown shows. Yeah, well, that's why the last couple of NXT shows I didn't go to. You know why? Because we got 2 or 3 shows that was like D-rated shows. They really sucked, and it was like, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm expecting a good show. I mean, it was a fun show no matter what. You got to be there with your friends and people you like hanging with.
I mean, I know it's funny, but that Cameron Grimes and LA Knight, the money thing, that's stupid. Ted DiBiase. But now they're gonna take Ted DiBiase's belt coming up at the house at the NXT Live house show thing is.
But I'm just saying. If we got 3 months in a row and it's the same matches, and it ain't a really, it ain't a really top grade. I mean, when we first started going to NXT shows over there, I mean, God, you had Bayley every show. You had Charlotte Flair. You had Finn Balor. You had Kevin Owens. You had Sami Zayn, and you had all them and multiple more. I mean, it was, and there you had a lot of top A-rated talent. Last couple of shows I went to. You had the top was a C. You had C, and then the guy they just hired, he just got done working at Walmart, so he just worked. I mean, some people I didn't even heard of. I'm like, I bashing them. At least had talent in it. But I'm sorry, this is NXT. You ain't supposed to have, the lowest grade people as your main event shows. You should at least have a decent main event, a couple good shows. Then you have some of your starters as they grow. But when you have D or C rated wrestlers as your main event, that's a problem.
What ticks me off on NXT is they got Wade Barrett as the announcer. He's just sitting in the background talking. Why don't you get in the ring and start something?
I don't know if he can wrestle. He might have had an injury. I don't know. I don't know. This goes back to Samoa Joe. He's had an injury, but he had him as a commentator. His injury is gonna be well very soon. So after WrestleMania they let him go. See, I thought that was dirty, man. You have that guy out there in the rain, for 2 nights, and then you say, and 2 days later you let him go. What the hell? I'm sorry. AEW, Ring of Honor, snap him up. He can go back to Impact. And there was rumors like Alex Smack. They said, "Oh, WWE might hire Alex Smack." You know what I'd tell WWE? Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. That's what I would say. And that's what Anderson of the Good Brothers said. He says, "Why are you people?" Anderson and Gallows, they made a tweet the other day. He says, "Why are all you people to get released saying thank you to WWE?" You said, "You know what you should do is say, give them the finger and say fuck you, bye bye." That's because they really screwed them over. I wouldn't go back there after they did that crap. And they ain't going. They're in Ring of Honor, Impact, making more money than they were being jobbers on WWE. So.
Oh, you know what else I hate? The jobbers that were in NXT. What do they call themselves? Cutler and Jackson Riker and all them.
Oh, the
Forgotten Sons. Man, they look horrible now in WWE. Man,
they're gone. There's none of them left. Riker's the only one left.
They're making Riker there look horrible, man.
He's Elias's guitar boy or something now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that's another one. I didn't understand that. These guys were jobbers. The 2 of them were. They were jobbers forever. Especially, and they finally got them pushed. They got them a group. And actually, I like the group. I like to say, even if you boot at them, I like the setup of the 3 guys, the Forgotten Sons. Okay, why did you move them up? You moved them up and you destroyed them as soon as you moved them up. You did nothing with them. You destroyed them. Did nothing with them. Well, look, that's the same thing as the Heavy Machinery. They already fired Tucker Knight. He's gone. And Dozier, they've already starting to make him look like a joke. They got him. If you like him or not, here's the fine thing. You gave him the money in the bank, and then you take it away from him. He didn't get he didn't get a chance to actually get that title chance, and you took it away. He'll never get a title chance.
Well,
he'll be gone. He'll be gone within a year.
They destroyed
they've destroyed all of them. They have destroyed mostly every. I mean, look at Sean Spears.
They're destroying fucking Dexter Lumis, man.
He went to AEW. Way better off. They know what they put his talent to use. So I mean, that's the thing.
They're destroying Dexter Lumis already in NXT. He's not even doing nothing much. He's just sitting in the background doing promos.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know there's a lot of NXT kiss ass fanboys out there, but I'm sorry. You need to look up and say, this product sucks. I'm sorry. I mean, you can't just kiss every NXT guy's ass when you see him. I mean, you gotta say, what?
They're pissing me off with
that's why I won't go back to a show until they prove to me that it's worth going to a show. I don't care if it's $5 a ticket. Their shows don't prove the damn thing to me. That's why I say I would rather go to an indie show. I would rather go to a CCW show. I'd rather go to an Ignite Wrestling show. I'd rather go see Alex's show in Cocoa Beach than go to the damn NXT show because they it's one thing. I mean, their talent. They love their fans. They got to the point that that's another thing NXT pissed me off. Before at the end of the night, they would even no matter who it was, they come out and hang out with their fans. Well, these bastards at the end now they just like, oh, we walked out the ring, last match. They don't give a shit who you are or nothing. See, they've already turned their back on the fans. I mean, you got all these kids, it ain't me. You got all these. I watched it. You got all these kids running around the ring, and ambassadors can't sit out there for 2 minutes and walk around the ring and say. A lot of them, some guys did. That's why I missed. Like Aleister Black always did, and then if Samoa Joe always did. Always got a selfie. A lot of the old guys, but it started when the last two shows I went to, and these guys wasn't even deep players. They should have been out there trying to get with the fans to get those fans support, and they didn't. They turned it back. I seen 2 or 3 of them turn it back on a bunch of kids, and I was like, you're a bunch of bastards, for that. But I, when I go to any show, you don't see that. I mean, even the biggest, baddest guy, Sin Bodhi or any of them guys that be scared to death of. They're out there. They'll still go out there, and Zach and all that. They'll be out there getting their pictures with the kids, get them autographs, and give them that love. And that's when the kids and all that enjoy them. They go out and see them.
Yeah, I hate that in NXT. Like you can't even the house shows. You can't even stay in the back. You can't stay out there.
Oh, well, I know that, but I'm just talking about. Like the last couple matches, the matches, you'd always have that, the last people, they'd come out, then they would circle ring the kids, and they get the kids and they get the kids hyped up. I mean, I'm a grown-up, so I don't care, but I was watching it with the kids, I used to take some of the kids there. But I was watching some of these kids there, and, these kids, and, they're up there, wanting to see these guys, and the wives walk past and just show them their hand, oh, whatever, bud, whatever, kid, and just walk to the back. I'm like, come on. These, they should at least get these kids, walk around there and take pictures of these kids and all that. That's how they get fans and stuff. Like I say, I go to indie shows, they're always making sure the kid, that's insane. They take care of the kids. They're new fans. That's the thing.
They always take care of their fans.
If they don't cater to some of these kids and stuff, they ain't gonna have no future fans because I hate to say it, the wrestling fan base has gone way down than it used to be. So, but I mean, that's just you got to grow. A lot of kids don't like. I mean, my kids used to like. They don't watch wrestling anymore. They don't care for it anymore. But I'm just saying. But if the ones that do there, if you start giving them the thumb and the finger and all that, they'll say, screw this. They don't want to go. But that's my thing on it. I mean, I really like WWE to me. If I got the Peacock Network, I canceled my WWE Network subscription like a year or two ago, and because I was just disappointed in it. I mean, I like some of the older stuff because I like the 80s stuff and the Macho Man. I like the old wrestling, ECW and all that. But the only thing sucks about the Peacock, a lot of that stuff is not on there. They censored a lot of stuff. I mean, if I didn't have Peacock for other, watching other shows and stuff on Peacock, I wouldn't even have it because they censored a lot. Like ECW shows, they censored a lot of it out. A lot of episodes are missing. A lot of the NXT show, a lot of the older NXT ones are cut out too. Like all the way to season 1 to season 8's not on there. Season 7 or something like that.
Wow.
So, but like I said, WWE to me has not until they prove themselves and get a better product. I'm not boycotting them.
What's been proven? NXT UK. I've been watching that lately. That's been good.
But you know what pisses me off? That they got rid of Alexander Wolf. I liked Alexander Wolf, and they got rid of Sanity. That was another group. It really pissed me off when they got rid of. They broke up. Sanity, one of the best groups since like NWO DX.
I know, right? And then they put what's his name? They put Drake, Maverick, and Killing Dane together on NXT now.
Oh, you got Killing Dane, but he's not. Yeah, but and then his wife, Nikki Cross. I mean, she's still, I guess, I haven't seen much. I guess she's still wrestling on the main roster. But you took them to the main roster and just let them go. I mean, it's like you had the NWO in there. You got the NWO and you bring up the main roster and they say, oh, let's just break them up. But what the hell? I mean, that group, you had them built. Eric Young, what the hell? They ain't nothing with Eric Young. They let him go. I mean, NXT, he was like
not giving any of them chances, like Austin Theory, man. Like they're ruining him too.
Well, they ain't going to because it's going to be Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's all they damn care about. Roman Reigns. That's all it is. That's all they care about. I'm sorry. I'm tired of Roman Reigns. I'm sick and tired of Roman Reigns. I know he's on Vince's dick, but I don't care. I don't like Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I don't care. I do not like Roman Reigns. I used to alone. I just can't stand. I just can't stand him as a wrestler. It just they pushed him in your face too much. I just sick and tired of seeing him on every freaking every show. And the storyline is just stale and boring.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Bring Cena back and let Cena get beat? And Cena's in Hollywood. Cena's done. And then you realize Cena's not coming back. Cena's gonna come back one match, and he's going back to his next movie, unless he does something stupid like I guess the Fast. I know the Fast 9 he did something in China, and I guess China's upset with him or something. So he's probably lost a little bit of money in there. But so that's political thing. But like I said, then he's got a Suicide Squad, and I think he's in it's another movie he's in. What other movies Cena doing? I think it's
pushing the Thugonomics again.
Yeah, but he's too old. He's too old. He's too old to do that. It's not the same. It's like The Rock, man. I enjoyed when The Rock come back, but The Rock wasn't going to come back for one match, and I was like, why is he going to come back there and do that? Rock's making money. The Rock's making movies and stuff. Why are you going to go wrestle in an arena and hurt yourself while you're making $1 million movies? So I liked it, like I said, but The Rock's done. He'll come in, and I know they was rumoring him fighting Roman Reigns, but I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Rock and Roman Reigns because what's going to happen? The Rock's going to lose. Roman Reigns. Oh, I'm now the new official king of the island, or whatever the hell kind of his gimmick is now, and it's just boring. I said, at least if you go watch AEW over there, they're at least with Jerry. It's a lot fresher, and in some of the younger talent, they're pushing. Like look at Spears. They got him in the Pinnacle. He was good in NXT. He was the 10-man. Everybody loved him. They moved him up the main roster and destroyed him. So you know what he said? He wanted to get the hell out of there. He got out of there. He went over there. Boom. They pushed him as soon as he got him. His wife, they screwed him and her friend, the Conics. That was another one. A waste of 2 female wrestlers. Now they're going to be both over. So, so that's just my thing on my little fiery up on WWE. I probably have pissed every WWE fan off, but I don't care. Vince, if you're watching, you can suck it. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't plan on being Vince McMahon's friend, so I don't care. He needs to know. People need to stand up and tell him how bad his product has become.
Yeah.
And they like, I've been a WWE fan since I was in early 80s. So, I watched back when it was Nikolai Volkov, Iron Sheik. Anybody say, you're not wrestling. Bullshit. I've watched it since the early 80s. So, Jim and Hart, all them guys. British Bulldog, that was wrestling.
Junkyard.
All right, guys. You got anything, man? I don't want to, throw all my anger out on one little tidbit there, but
no, man.
That's what we're here to talk. That's what we're here to talk about. That's what we're here to talk about. I want to go to the show, and I don't care if it's they got jobbers in it. Like I said, I don't care if they have jobbers. But it pisses me off when you got your talent there and you just throwing them away. Like Mojo, man. Mojo. I don't know if Mojo ever watched this, but Mojo was he was an inspiration to people, kids, and wrestlers. He went out there, and I watched a special. There was a kid. It's like
he's so nice.
That
my uncle, one of his workers, she used to go to the NXT for peers with us back in the day. She said that he actually after the show was over asked her if she wants to go out to dinner and do something with her and her kids.
He went out. We went out to the Waffle House with him twice, and over in Sebring also. He hang out there in the parking lot. Larry, he was friends with Larry and his kids and all. But what's cool about it was I watched his special, and it was his kid he was talking about. It was like 5-6-year-old kid, little boy, and that was his hero. Mojo was his hero. And Mojo told him, "Say you better stay in school, do good in school." And he's, "I will, Mojo." And the kid, the kid was doing his homework, and he got like an A on the report card. He brought the report card to show Mojo at one of the wrestling events, and they showed it especially. It was like, well, that's it's cool, And Mojo, oh, that's great, He got him because Daddy gave him a shirt and autographed and all that. I mean, that's like an inspiration to that kid. So that's what I said. I mean, when you start getting rid of people like that, that's just the wrong thing to do. I'm sorry. And I hate to say this, the Bailey thing was I know they got her doing this storyline and all that. I think that was the stupidest thing in the world, to getting rid of her. I mean, and you know what? Because she had a lot of little kid. A lot of little girls were really destroyed when they did that. I know it's a story.
I don't like her.
I know it's a storyline and all that, but here's the problem. When you push that into, especially when they market her to young little kids. And when they did that, they really destroyed a lot of kids doing that. I think that was either they should not have did that, or they should have left it as there's so many people that can make heel. And I mean, really, as her heel, she doesn't make sense. She's out there stuttering. She just doesn't. I just watched that video you were playing all day, and it just doesn't make sense. She don't convince me as a heel. She reminds me of that little girl. She reminds me of that girl from band camp. I don't know what it is. The only thing she might do bad is with that flute, and that's it. So
why don't wait Jose?
That was the waste. He was a fan favorite. They moved him up. He danced around the ring twice, and then they fired him. They got rid of him. They left him in the back. I don't know if they had him doing the concession stand or what the hell they had him doing. Never seen him. Why move him up if you're not going to use him? Leave him up. He's a fan favorite. He was a draw. I was going to say he's a character that's not like a Finn Balor, A player. He's probably a B, C player, but he's a fan favorite that people see him, they will think he's an A player. That's all I'm saying. But he was a good fit in NXT. He was a good house show performer. And Sean's favorite, what's his name, Mr. Clean. Dan Maffa. Man, that to me that was a waste. He was and I love watching his podcast when he used to do it. He was a good talker, and that's the thing. Sometimes even if you're not a good wrestler, somebody get out there.
He was good at football. Then he went to wrestling.
Yes, but I'm saying he was a good talker. He could get out there, talk smack. And put on a show, and it was like if you watch his podcast, if he still does, I haven't seen him. His podcasts are funny as hell. He does character in his podcast, but that's what I'm saying. And that's a C player. I mean, he's not a C. He's not a top grade, but I wanted when I went to the show, I was hoping he was there. I was like, man, okay, who's on your card? It's like, oh, okay, Fun Balor's here. Okay, good. We got top. But I said, man, I hope if Dan Maff is there. Man, that made me feel. I was like, that was like another top card for me. Even though he wasn't a top card, I mean, it's a character you enjoy. So, but see what happens on that. Yeah. All right, y'all got any more talk on wrestling or anything? Or we want to leave the wrestling a little long? Leave it alone. Anything, Eric?
No, I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
For the part. I'm waiting. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
You going to that one, Jay?
Huh?
You going to that one?
Which one?
The Star Spangled Slammer?
No, I can't go to that. I can't go to that one. We're going to that.
You gonna go next week night?
I don't know when it is. It's only in September or something. September or August. It just depends.
You're right.
I'm going to that CCW one. That's the only thing I know. I'm going to that show.
Now they got a couple of micro wrestling coming up, but I don't know.
Yeah. I might get that. I'm gonna see what happens. But last thing I'm gonna say on wrestling is Vince McMahon, improve your product.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gave up on WWE, but I'm very disappointed. I'm not boycotting it. Like I said, I'm not boycotting it. Like people like, oh, you're boycotting. No, I'm not boycotting it. I said I'm just not watching it right now because I'm very disappointed in it. It's just been a very disappointing thing. Like I said, I will support the local wrestlers and the local wrestling shows more than WWE right now. I rather if I'm going to spend my money, I'd rather go to an indie show and watch and support them.
Alex Grant's show is like top of the top.
I'd rather go to Alex's show. I'd rather go to CCW. I'd
Even
rather go to
WXW. That's
Riot. A Riot. There's a lot of good JB Cool show down in Miami. JB, if you're watching, I hope you come up. Would love you to come up in our area in the future. I love his shows. Very nice person. Yes, all the wrestlers. His promotion are really cool. So, like I said, on his fan grow, I'm really excited to see that. They say he's a real nice guy. So I'm hoping we get to meet him and some of the people there. So it'll be pretty cool.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. So
any monster truck shows coming up or like anything good?
Okay, we'll end the wrestling, guys. So what else is in the future? I know there was a monster. I think it's already passed though. That was last month. There was a monster truck show in West Palm Beach. If y'all like go mud, if y'all get some mudding trucks, I know there's a couple mudding shows.
I love that stuff.
But yeah, well, you have to get a mudding truck, man. I don't know if you get your car out there, man. You make those turns on that corner. You gotta have a good mudding truck.
I got stuck out in the prairie once in the mud.
Yeah. I know there's a couple of shows coming up in July. One here in Okeechobee, and I think one in.
I'm gonna get back into some baseball and football, man. Something.
Football's coming up. I mean, football's coming in. Baseball. I mean, it's in the mid-range season. How about the hockey or basketball? Any of y'all watching any of those games? Oh, one thing, LeBron James. You're sitting like me at home.
Yeah, LeBron's doing
good job, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron sucks. So anybody likes LeBron? Anybody likes LeBron? I'm sorry for your mistake. He's the biggest piece of garbage, and I'll tell him right now, LeBron James, you will never be the GOAT. You will never be Michael Jordan. I'm sorry. You will never be. He's just got a loud mouth, and nobody cares about it. And I know Pat Riley said that, I'll leave the key under the mat or something if LeBron wants to come to Miami. No, I don't want him back in Miami. And he got fined. It was funny. Pat Riley got fined for tweeting that. There was I guess there's some rule in basketball. He got fined like $25,000 for that. They said he would leave the key under the mat. Yeah, I was like, they better fine. Well, there was an actual rule, but they should fine him $50,000 even thinking about doing that. But who y'all watch any basketball or hockey? Or
I might watch
any of that.
Basketball. Basketball's good.
Yeah, I used to watch the Rangers.
Brooklyn's doing good. Brooklyn, the Nets, or it used to be New Jersey.
Yeah,
the Islanders.
Jersey, they're the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, the Brooklyn Nets. Your Islanders are doing good. They're still in the playoffs in hockey. I've seen that. My Lightnings are still in. They're doing good. The Canadians are in. I'm not sure if Vegas won on the other one. They're coming down to the semifinals there. Basketball, the Suns, Phoenix Suns, they're the ones that eliminated the Lakers, so I was really happy about that. And you ever watch Charles Barkley on Fox or ESPN or TNT? He hates LeBron too, I guess, because he's always bashing. It was like so funny. His old team was the one that took out the LeBron's team, so I was like, that was so funny. The Suns, but basketball, I think. The Knicks were in it, but they got eliminated. Trying to think who else were still in there. The Bucks were in there. I really not really caring who wins this year in basketball. As long as the Lakers were out of it, I was fine. I think the Hawks were still in it. Yeah, I'm sort of hoping like one of these teams in everyone like the Milwaukee Bucks or something like that would pull it off. I'm not really caring about that. I mean, hockey, I want my Lightning to win. But basketball, I'm not really. As long as it's a good finals, it's gonna be a good strong final. So, and we got the Olympics coming up, so I don't know what that's gonna be like. They're saying it's in Japan. I guess they're not even gonna let. I don't know if they're gonna let fans in the stands. So you're gonna see a lot of events with it's gonna look like WWE with the TVs around the stadium or something. So that's gonna be interesting because that was supposed to be last year, and it got canceled because of the thing. The pandemic. So y'all seen any? Okay. Any movies? Anything guys watched? Anything new y'all seen?
I saw Spiral. That one was,
Yeah, I want to see that.
Spiral's pretty good.
Was it? I haven't seen it. Would you consider it as good as the first one or better than the first one?
Not better than the first one, but it's good, but not better than the first one.
Yeah, I've had people tell me they would consider it better than the first one.
Nah, it's not better than the first one. Wait. But it's good though. It's good. I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, I probably wanted to sit to the thing, but they said that Kevin Hart did a good. He was
Chris
really good.
Rock.
Is it Chris Rock? Oh, yeah, Chris Rock, not Kevin Hart. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson. Let me ask you one question. You can spoil this for me. Did Samuel Jackson die in this one?
I don't want to say it.
He dies in every movie like this. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to ruin it.
So that's a yes. That's a yes. Yes.
I don't want to ruin it.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't know if people have.
Even coming to America, he dies because he probably ate some of them McDowell's burgers and he died from that. I mean, he dies in it. But I love Samuel L. Jackson to death, but they kill him in every movie. Well, Mace Windu, that's real. Well, here's the thing. Rumor is Mace Windu is going to come back in either Boba Fett, the new Boba Fett show, or he's going to be in this Bad Batch coming up. So there's rumors that he's coming back. So I don't know if that 100% is true, but it makes sense with Boba Fett because then Boba Fett would have to kill him or something because he killed his dad, Jango Fett. Yeah. So it makes sense because if you go into wonderful Disney's Star Wars, Mace Windu, you hear his voice at the end of Rise of Skywalker, but you don't see him or they don't explain nothing. So, I mean, it would be cool to see him come back for that show, and if they do kill him, they kill him. But it would be cool to see him come back.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? The movie was. I don't know. I find it pretty okay. The Tom Clancy movie. The one that just came out with the guy from the Black.
On Prime. That's on Prime, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that movie wasn't bad. It's the prequel to Rainbow Six.
I've been watching a lot of old stuff, man. So Jason, you like a lot of horror movies and stuff?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not a big horror fan.
Yeah,
I haven't really watched
Cooties, man. That shit's funny as fuck.
Like older horror, but I like the new and the Conjuring and all that. I never really got into it. I mean,
the Conjuring is pretty good, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's based on a true story, The Conjuring.
Yeah. And then it's like Halloween. They redid that so many damn times. I was tired of seeing it. It just got boring.
Yeah. Got Jake.
What about it? What about it?
I've seen it. They're making a third one. They're supposed to. See. I mean, as long as they can make money, they'll see. But it's like I've been hearing all this. There was a DC movie. They're supposed to be making another. Do you see all the? What is it called? They're supposed to make a team.
I'm waiting for the next Rush Hour movie, man. They need to make that already. They were supposed to.
They were supposed to make another Friday too.
Beverly Hills Cop.
What happened?
That's a
the thing about Friday, man. Devon's dead. So the guy plays Devo. What is his name? Yeah, he's dead. He died. So they can't have him in the next movie. They waited too long. So that sort of sucks.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen any? Did y'all see Loki yet?
No. Oh, it's out already?
Yeah, it came out Wednesday.
Oh, I watched
It's good. It's like it's almost an hour long. It's 40 or 50 minutes.
Nice.
First episode. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's gonna mess with your mind on all the other DC or all the other MCU movies because it's gonna change around. This is how they're gonna do the multiverse with Spider-Man. I can see how they're gonna do it. It was first episode was really good. I watched the Bad Batch one today. It was so. I mean, it had Rex in this one, but
yeah, I gotta catch up with that. I still haven't seen none of those episodes. I saw an interesting movie. It's called The Marksman. and this one Liam Wilson,
Oh yeah.
and he's like the movie's about that he's like patrolling the border, the U.S. border,
Yeah.
and he came across a Mexican lady with a kid, and then the mob, the cartel was after them. I guess because her husband stole money from the cartel, drugs or something.
Mm.
So then Neon Wilson got involved with it. It was a pretty good movie.
Huh.
Let's check it out.
Recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's good. It's a
Okay.
low budget movie, but it's good.
Okay. Cool. All right. So anything else, guys? I mean, we're over the hour mark. I know, Eric. I know you said wasn't feeling the best. I mean,
Yeah, my
anything?
phone says I might get.
No, I want to see some mud wrestling someday.
Yeah.
Hey, they had it over here at the place here in town at the Stampede. It was a Jello wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I saw some pictures of it. They were in a little kiddie pool, man. It was funny.
That's the funny joke about that is we were at Ignite talking about that to fan. I mentioned wrestling. I was mentioning to Eric, you going that wrestling tonight? And a dude next to me is like, "What are you talking about?"
Well,
he's like, "Where's it at?"
Yeah, it was.
My friend Eric here showed the dude. Said it's over in Okeechobee. He's like, "Oh, that's where I live."
Yeah, it wasn't set up. Yeah, it was at Stampede. The problem is they had it on stage, but I was watching the people, and the people weren't even watching it really good. But they didn't have it set up. They had this little teeny pool, and so it wasn't. They should have did a little. They should let me set up that show. I could have did it a lot better than that. It was like, it wasn't set up good. I mean, it was like, you really couldn't see it where they had it on stage, and I was gonna say I could have did a little bit better. I would have had it filmed. They had couple people who did some Facebook lives and stuff, but they didn't have really filmed good to see the shows. And then, but it was like too small. It had like little bit of gel. They should have had a little bit bigger pool, and they could have put some mud or something better in there.
Yeah,
it was all right. I didn't go to, but I watched the Facebook lives and all. But like I said, but it didn't look like the people in the crowd could really see it good the way it was angled where they had it, but. Maybe next time.
Yeah. Always the next time.
Yeah.
So what's your bucket list, Jason?
Life bucket list?
Yeah, your bucket list. What do you want to do?
Wow.
Mine is skydiving. Mine is a lot of stuff, man.
Well, there's stuff like that I would like to do. I couldn't do that with my heart condition, because I would be probably dead by the time I hit the floor. Because I used to like roller coasters and stuff.
What do you want to do? You want to play mini golf? What do you want to do?
I played mini golf, man. I played golf.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I know I have never been on a cruise. I want to do that one day. I've never been on a cruise ship.
Oh, I love those, man.
I like to go. I like to go up to Idaho, Montana one day before Yellowstone blows up. So I'd like to see that. So we're at the end of the world. So you got to think it's like, man, this might be the last chance to see Old Faithful before Old Faithful comes out. That 2012. I watched that the other day, 2012 movie with the volcano erupts and all that. When with the tidal waves and all that. And I was like, yeah, we might have to go see Yellowstone before. I want to get, when Willie Harrelson's up on the mountain, he's like, oh, it's beautiful, and that big lava like shoots over his head. And I'm like, yeah, I like to go there before. I would like to go look at the valley and all that before the lava is like shooting over my head and stuff. So that, I don't know. With this travel issue, you can't. There's so much. You can't really go overseas or anything right now because. Everything's locked down or stuff. So there's like parts of Europe I like to see, and parts of Asia, and different areas of the world. But might be hard.
It's bad. I've been getting like freaking people when I'm trying to buy something on eBay or whatever. They've been like messaging me. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Message. It's hard for me to get this out to you because COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What I want to do is.
Japan. Used to be.
I've been to Hawaii. I've been on cruise ships. What else can I do?
Eric wants to go to Japan. I know that. He's always told me that.
Hell yeah. how you say what I want to do is
Yeah, Eric. I mean, Jason, we need to all play some paintball. That's what we need to do, man.
Paintball. I looked at that. They have one in Port St. Lucie.
Yeah, I used to go there a while back. I want to go back there.
Is it still open? I mean, is it still open?
It should be. That's not that much. It's like $15-$20. You can rent their gun.
Let me know. We might go over there. I'll bring the boys. I know my boys would love that.
I remember one time we shot a friend of mine up. He's stupid. He ran out in the front and he got lit and he jumped up like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I never did it. So it would be fun though. That's something fun.
It's fun, man. Hell yeah.
I used to like that. We used to have that laser tag thing in here in town, and they closed it. Yeah, there's nothing over here where I live now. There's nothing. They closed all the stuff I did as a child.
All you have up there is freaking Okeechobee Lake and me and Eric, we want to do that airboat thing.
Oh, there is airboats, but stuff I did as a child, man, there is gone. Literally everything. They closed the skating ring first. They closed the bowling alley, which then they had a bowl.
The only thing up there is those ammo auctions. I go up there once in a while, and they get
yeah, that's over around the lake. Yeah, but they closed the bowling alley, which had laser tag and another skater. Closed it, so
but you know
no
what?
bowling.
You know what you have? You have the best Golden Corral ever.
Yeah, that's our Golden Corral. Y'all sucks.
You are about meat, man.
And I'm sorry if people from the Golden Corral watch the Port. Y'all's Golden Corral sucks in Port St. Louis. That's the worst Golden Corral. I don't know. Well, they used to have one on US 1, and it got bad. But that one there by Lowe's is terrible. The Port Pierce ain't bad, but that one's terrible. I don't know that. I mean, for Port St. Louis, because all y'all rest of stuff over is really good. I don't know what is. We do have a good Golden Corral. I mean, that's not a fact. But like I said, they just closed the golf course. We have no golf course here now in town. We have the KOA, but they don't let you in there much because it's like member things now. So it's like all the stuff that they tore the racket
outside museum too with the helicopter and the tank and shit. I don't see that.
No, it's still there. It's still there. They got nets around it and stuff. They need to. No, we're getting a Wawa, but. The county commissioners in this town are trash, man. They do not know what they're doing in this town, and I don't know. They don't do nothing for young people, nothing for families and stuff. So I'm probably pissing off all the Okeechobee people. And I'm sorry. This is true. This is true life and true talk right now. But this town has gone downhill. I mean, we haven't progressed at all, and that's sad because. There's a lot. That's why they wonder why the kids and stuff do drugs and they ain't got nothing to do and doing trouble. It's just nothing. They closed the movie theater. We have no movie theater here in town.
Wow.
We're going to get a car wash there, but we have no movie theater here in town. So now, if I want to go see a movie, I got to go all the way to Fort Pierce or Palm Beach or Vero. So but it was an older movie theater. But guess what? It was only $5. I go in there. I can take my kids in there, watch a movie. It's $5. It wasn't the best quality. It wasn't AMC.
Okeechobee is it's all just land, man. They need to start building up there, man. I remember when I used to go to Prairie.
Well, that's the problem. You got people who don't.
There's so much acres and stuff, man. They need to start building.
But the problem is you got people here who doesn't want progress, and that's the problem. That's the only problem. You got people, these county commissioners and people, or they bunch of kiss asses and all that, and they're little kiss ass people with them, and they don't want to progress nothing. They don't want to do that Wawa. They fought for that Wawa for 3 years. It got delayed because they didn't want it in town. He's like, oh no, we can't have a Wawa in town. I'm like, come on, you can't have a Wawa. I mean, I can't imagine if a Starbucks coming in, they'd be trying to burn something down if a Starbucks came. Come on, they don't want nothing to come in. That's what happens to this town. Which sucks. They need stuff for people. They need Chick-fil-A. I'm hoping to God we get a Chick-fil-A.
Would they open up here in the racetrack gas station, Krispy Kremes?
Oh, I love a Krispy Kreme. The Krispy Kreme would be nice here, but I just know it's not going to come.
Yeah, they have it here over in racetrack gas station.
Yeah, but like y'all got those, y'all got those jumping things and stuff over there. With the foam things where they do the jumping trampoline things. I know y'all got 2 of them. They need something like that over here. I mean, you close the movie theater, you close the skating ring, you close the bowling alley. The public pool isn't open half the time. We don't have nothing. I mean, you can't go swimming in the lake. I mean, the lake is, it's nasty right now. You can fish in it, but I wouldn't swim in it. I wouldn't swim in that thing. And there's not really places people rent canoes or jet skis. I mean, it's a waste. That whole top of the lake is a waste. I mean, our county commissioners should have that place. Shouldn't be. You go up to Lake Michigan and stuff like that. They got casinos. They got boating things. They got put a ferry boat go around the lake or something. They have all this stuff and
my family they've been bugging me to go that casino up there in Okeechobee.
Oh, the one at the Indian Reservation? Yeah, it's okay. It's small. I mean, it's like 30 minutes outside of town going west. I mean, it's in Glades. It's in Glades County. It's not even Okeechobee. So, but like I said, there's so much waste. There's so much land wasted that they could put stuff in this town, but they just don't want to do it. You got a lot of people who they're stuck to their old ways. They don't want to do nothing to change. That's the problem. But
yeah, they just need to be motivated. They need to get out and do something and enjoy life.
Yeah.
Talk about the last subject. What I want to do is there's like the shooting range in Texas that you can fly in a helicopter and shoot a Gatling gun. That's what I want to do.
Well, we do have we do have a good shooting range. We have actually two. That's one thing we do. We have a good indoor range, center mass, and we got the one it's the outdoor range. We do have that. Well, a lot of places don't have those. We have a good shooting range. And they have if you ever go in it, you have to check it. You'll come over, you have to check out. They have an awesome gun selection on it. And it's cool. And they do good stuff for the community. They always have haunted houses. They put a haunted house because they got it set up for 3 gun ranges in the future. They only got one at the moment, as they grow, but they got it set up already. You just got to, so they built one. The second one they used as a haunted house. They got it all set up in there. They didn't do it last year because of the stupid COVID thing, but the last couple of years they did, and they had a lot of people go free haunted house. And it's really good. It's like it's not it ain't Halloween Horror Night standard. Yeah, I got it on the video. I got video on my channel if anybody wants to see it. But it's not. It's not Halloween Horror Night standard. But for a town size of it, it's really really good. And they have and it's good thing for the community. I mean, because you can't have kids running around the streets today. So I guess at least they good to the community and stuff. So. Like I said, it just it'd be cool if we had a go-kart track or
anything,
but you lost all your basics. You lost your feeder, you lost your bowling alley.
Do they do any concerts out there like ICP stuff or whatever?
No, we have
Juggalo concerts or anything.
Juggalo, dude, man, we're out in Okeechobee, man. They don't do damn juggalos out here. They aren't gonna fly above me. They do. Well, you're gonna have that Okeechobee music concert. That's coming this coming March. It's a 4-day concert. It's gonna be out here about literally 4 miles from my house. It's on that Dark Hammock Road. You'll probably see it when you come over tomorrow, Eric. But they're gonna have this 4-day concert. But a lot of it's like underground music and younger music. They've had some bigger acts out there in the past. Snoop Dogg came out there as a special guest 2 years ago. A lot of bands I've never heard. They had like the Mumford and Sons was like the main act on the last night, but it's a lot of college type music, or European, a lot of European music. I mean, I've heard of a little bit, but I'm not. I guess I'm old now, so I'm not into some of that music stuff. But that's going to be a 3 or 4 day concert. They're going to have it again out there, and they have it's like hippie stuff, and they got a lot of stuff out there. But that'll be out there, camping and stuff out there. That brings a lot of money into town for all the businesses and stuff. So they'll come and buy all the groceries and stuff out there. Yeah. But so what else, guys? What else y'all got on your mind? Get it off your chest. What you got on your mind? Anything?
Well, my town sucks.
Yeah, it's hell, man. They need to bring more.
This is called the bitch hour. We bitch about what pisses us off.
Yeah, Port St. Lucie can't sell. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't even go to the jetty anymore. It's like,
what's wrong with the jetty?
Jetty, like, it's just.
They got the jetty. Oh, they got the jetty closed in Fort Pierce.
Well, you can go there, but there's not much going on anymore over there.
Well, yeah, they ain't probably had no show. Well, there'll be some shows coming probably. Yeah, you go there to fish, man.
Yeah, we need to go fishing again, man.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. We need to
But,
go.
They don't, and hopefully we don't get screwed over again like we did before.
yeah, that was bad weather, and it was nothing biting, man. I caught like 4 of those little like shrimp,
They were
little
charging
fish,
because the
little
COVID.
fish that big.
They
Caught like
overcharged
4 little
us because
fish
of
that
COVID.
big, man.
Yeah, man. What I hate about my town is we were supposed to have a Great Adventures. We were supposed to have an airport. We were supposed to have a train down here, and they
Mm-hmm.
canceled everything.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a big water park, and we're supposed to build a Six Flags, a bunch of Mall of America, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, my uncle he had the paperwork and all for them make the that thing, the water park over here in Port St. Louis, wherever it was.
That sucks, man.
And
That would have been
changed it all
nice.
up. They changed it all up on him.
That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
Pissed. He was pissed. He was happy to go do that job to make money, good money to make that dream happen.
I know we got the Rapids in West Palm Beach, but that would have been nice to have one right in Port St. Lucie area.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
A Great Adventures would have been awesome.
Oh yeah, theme park or stuff like. I would have brought a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I wish they'd bring all that here, man. Hell yeah. I like to go on roller coasters. Man. Hell yeah.
Well,
I used to. I can't do it right now. So that might fool me over.
Put a note to everything, even a train. We could have had a train down this way. Was it Tri-Rail?
We're gonna have that train that goes through from Miami to Orlando.
Yeah, but not over here.
Well, it's gonna go through Port St. Lucie. It'll go through
No, it's gonna go Fort Pierce. It's not gonna go.
Oh, Fort Pierce. Okay, Fort Pierce. I know it's gonna have a stop there in that area.
Go, St. Lucie or Stewart, one or the other. But
Yeah. It's gonna go all the way to Disney and then go all the way across to Tampa. Yeah, but that's another 3-4 years, man, because they got to build all that track and all that stuff.
Yeah. Then the airport, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Man, they ruined everything.
What about those freaking? You hear about those idiots that went on a plane for Taco Tuesday or whatever, and they flew and crashed their plane to Everglades somewhere?
No.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But fly bother me.
Yeah, I'm about to hang off here, man.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute, guys. So anything else you got on your mind or anything?
No, man. Just, waiting for the shows.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And also give a huge applaud to P. Lynch, one of the newest announcers that was this year.
Yeah, I saw him. He's doing a really good job, man. I know he's doing a really good job.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a good opportunity for him.
And give applaud to every ARW atomic wrestler. Them putting their life on and give us.
That's what we always say. That's what me and Eric always say. Those guys up there. If they're
they always do their best, man.
No matter if you don't like it or not, just enjoy it. Just go enjoy it.
Yeah, they always put on a good show, and they're always good to their fans and all that. So. And Alex Red, he's good. He's really good. He's good at promotions. Real nice guy and everything. It's always he always treated us like really good. So I always and the other shows, CCW has been really good too. They have another good promotion. And Kim's I've known Kim a long time.
Yeah, check out her.
Actually she's playing right there on my TV, but this fly keeps bothering me. I got a fly. I'm about ready to kill. Well, yeah, that's why I say support your local guys. That's what I said. I'd rather support them than go to NXT or something. So, I know everybody's like, oh, NXT's coming back.
We're going to go that CCW coming the 19th with Brian Cage, but.
Well, that's in Miami. That's in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. I'm going to 10th, so I'm going to see them then. But that's all I got to say tonight. Any of y'all got anything before we close up?
No, man.
It was good. It was good.
Good. Sean, I appreciate you coming on tonight, brother.
Hell yeah. Enjoy.
Yeah. Joe, I don't know if Joe's. I have Joe get Joseph on here one night. We still got to do that rock show too, Eric. So I got to get that all set up. So I know both of us been hiatus this last 2 weeks, so it's been crazy. So We'll get it. We'll figure it out sometime this next couple weeks. We'll get that going.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll do some more shows and stuff. Well, you're gonna have your card coming in the next week or so. So
I hope
or next.
it doesn't get delayed.
Yeah, because you gotta get your show and get your channel.
Yeah,
get
man.
it booming up there.
So,
This man, Sean's the one's Sean's the one's monetized, man. He's got all the subscribers, man. Sean's a big dog, man. On time. This is funny thing. I was gonna tell you. You know, somebody's starting off a new show. You know, everybody's still talking about the Spider-Man trailer coming out.
yeah.
Some guy, I sent this to a couple people I know. Some guy made a YouTube channel, and they named themselves Sony Pictures Entertainment something, and they got the logo. It looked just like official site. They made this thing, and they posted something. We have the new Spider-Man trailer. And it first starts out like Spider-Man, and then it goes in some 80s song, says "We fooled you" or some kind of I can't remember which song was. Dude, they got that website was up for like 2 days, and they were monetized. But the first day they had over 3,000 subscribers after the first day. I was like, holy crap! I said, and they clickbait the hell out of those people because I even saw it. I was like, oh damn! I because it looked so official, it looked like a damn real site. So I clicked on it and I was like, oh, these motherfuckers. I was like, but I looked at it and I said, damn it. And I looked how long their site was. That's the only video they had on their site. And they monetized themselves on one freaking video that was garbage. I was like, oh my God. It's unbelievable. So yeah, YouTube's hard, man, now. But some people just get that crap so easy. It was like, wow, that's unbelievable. But if that's it, guys, I'm gonna say good night, peace. I mean, unless anybody else got anything.
Enjoy.
Peace.
All right, guys.
Just keep going out there and keep going on watching wrestling. That's all I can say.
That's it, guys. Everybody, peace. Subscribe to Sean's channel. If you want to
Check out Alex Red on YouTube.
Facebook. What's your channel, Sean? What's your Sean's channel name? You want to subscribe to your
Look me
channel?
up as Sean Lee or XOOM772X.
Okay. And Eric, you ain't got your channel up yet, right?
Well, it's gonna be the Anything Goes show.
All right, Anything Goes. Eric, Anything Goes. Is that what's going to be called?
Eric Santos Anything Goes show.
Okay. Look that, or you check out his Facebook page. I know he's got all those pictures on his Facebook page, so you can check out the Simbodi sitting on his mom's lap and all the good stuff there. So yeah, it's all the good stuff. So he was one Eric to give him that big meatball. That's what it was. So
The Tom Explosion.
Tom Explosion. Yeah, I heard it was a good meatball, man. So that's one day I have to go check that out.
You gotta get that drink too, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming to chat and all that. And y'all guys have peace.
All right, peace.